Good day, human Latios. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sacred Gold Extreme Wedlocke. Here we are in Azalea Town. Now, let's head into the Slowpoke Well. Because, well, apparently Team Rocket has struck here, and they're up to no good, so... Here we go. Kurt, what are you doing? Why aren't you helping, get rid of the rockets? Hey there, LatiosAzurill. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I came and tumbled down the well. Took a tumble down. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats! If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Ah, can't be helped. LatiosAzurill, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Great. Also, we do get an encounter for the Slowpoke Well. So what's our encounter gonna be? Probably a Slowpoke or a Zubat. No, it's a Bronzor. Interesting. Go for a tackle. Ember would probably kill it. That's doing nothing to it. Oh dear lord. Oh dear god. Let's throw a Pokeball at it. I don't want to take another one of those. I know it does flat damage, but it adds up. So with that, we actually do catch the Bronzor. Obviously Bronzor has a decent capture ratio. I don't know. Another default male Pokemon. So yeah. Alright, Stew. Alright, now let's actually use a potion before we actually take on the Team Rocket. Because I don't want to die. Or at least I don't want anyone on my team to die. Chandler or Monica, this is up to you guys. Let's do this. I was standing guard on top of me when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much I fell down here. How about I vent my anger and take it out on you? Awesome, okay. Here we go against Team Rocket Grunt. Just a random grunt. Your name doesn't even matter, you're just a grunt. Let's go for an Ember on you. Your Rattata survives. Ooh! You're gonna go for a Focus Energy. Just in case you go for a Quick Attack, I'm gonna out-prioritize you by going for my own Quick Attack, and I'll win this. And I'll win the. Well, I'm faster. So, okay. Zubat. We do have Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. So I'm gonna go into Monica. I'm gonna play this the safest route possible. Safest way I can possibly do this. Because I've heard of people that lost in various places in a Nuzlocke or Wedlocke or whatever in this game. Now, a lot of people, from what I've heard, have had problems, particularly in the Goldenrod radio tower takeover. That's later on in the game. Supersonic's awesome, but its accuracy is just as bad as Hypnosis. So I honestly can't risk that. It's enough risk using Sleep Powder, but okay, Ekans. I'm gonna go into Chandler, because Chandler can go for a special hit, and I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna be packing the Intimidate. So yes, it is going to intimidate me, so let's go for an Ember. Because that would have weakened our Elemental Punch. You better not get the Poison Hacks. If you get the Hacks, I will get so mad. Okay. Go for another Ember and take down your Ekans. I might have to go all the way back to New Barktown, though. If we seem to be running out of power points before we get through the gym. And even then, we're going to have to battle Silver. Anthony, it's not a good time. Got a Super Potion. You know what, maybe we should heal up before we battle this grunt. It's only 3 points. I hope I don't regret this decision. I really hope I don't regret this. Stop taking Slowpoke, Tails. What? You want us to disobey a direct order from the Executive Proton? If you want us to stop, you'll have to defeat us all. Go ahead and try. So, here's a Team Rocket grunt. Guy Grimer. You know what? Let's try to burn it. Alright. So we can play this game, Grimer. Go for tackle. Get a crit with the tackle. Ooh, you're gonna minimize. That is not what I want to see happening. Chandler, don't miss this quick attack. Good. Good job, Chandler. Grimer is down. And, alright, Geodude. I don't want you against this thing. I'm gonna go to Monica. We can go for an Ice Punch, which will be super effective because it is part ground. That's probably our best bet. I think Fire's resisted, Electric and Normal's resisted, Electric is immune, and you somehow survive. Interesting. Let's just go for the Dizzy Punch. I know I'm wasting a stab move, but I want to save up my Fire Punches and Ice Punches for the Bug Gym. So, I mean, we could always just go home, of course, but hey. Alright, you're probably going to wait a minute, does Kricketune have Intimidate? I know Mighty on it does. No, you don't? Okay, let's go for a Dizzy Punch and Stab. This should at least do some nice damage on you. Okay, so Poochyena is down, and Carol gained the Unknown, Monica gained some experience, we're a rotten brat, blah 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 blah. Okay. Alright. Let's take on... Oh, great. Zubat. For the executive, I think I'm actually going to send out a different pair. I don't know if I'm going to use Ross and Rachel, or I'm going to use Gunther and Carol, but I'm going to want someone Psychic because I'm pretty sure they're going to use a lot of Poison Pokemon. It's not going to be the easiest battle, I'm pretty sure. Got a King's Rock. Huh. Interesting. You know what? You have Bite. So you know what? Why don't we do this? That way your Bite has a chance of flinching. So now I'm going to let Chandler and Monica take on this grunt. But for the executive that we see back there, I think I'm gonna let Ross and Rachel take care of. Yeah, you have a Cacnea. That I don't think I would want Ross going against. On the other hand, I really hope that what's his name, Proton or whatever, doesn't have like Dark Pokemon. Nidorina. Not exactly what I want to see. I'm afraid of going into Monica because Monica has all contact moves. That's not good. That is really not good. Okay, let's go for another Ember. Can we get a crit? Crit, please? No crit. Poison Sting, please don't get the hacks. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if you got the hacks here. I know I made a mistake by going for Quick Attack. I'm probably going to have to use an antidote as a result. Because of that Poison Point. Wow. No poison. Alright, nice job, Chandler. You're level 19. And we defeated the grunt. You know what? You're level 18. How close are you to 19? Close. You know what? I'm going to give the experience share to Rachel. And you two are going to be battling the next person. What do we have here? I am often labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to interfere with our business. So here we go against Team Rocket Executive Proton. He is starting off with Voltorb. Interesting. Interesting. Go for a Confusion, because I'm afraid the thing is either going to have like Aftermath or Static or something like that. Oh, we got the hacks. Nice. Please hurt yourself. Please kill yourself. Please. Thank you! Okay, that's nice. Nice job, Ross, with that confused hacks. Alright, next up is Cacney. That is horrible. That's just horrible. I have to keep Ross in now because... Does it have the secondary dark typing yet, or does it get it? I'm gonna go for a bite because I want the flinch. Needle arm, okay. I need you to survive that, Ross. Okay. Now can we get the flinch? Give me a flinch, give me a flinch, give me a flinch. No. Let's just go for another bite. We are gonna take down the Cacney. I guess it's not dark type yet, but that is something I'm gonna want to consider. Koffing. You, I do want Ross in for. Please don't poison me, because we're already at low health. Go for a confusion. I'm pretty sure, I think you're physically bulky? Yeah, okay, good. So Koffing is down. That was the main reason I wanted Ross in here, because I knew you were going to have something like that. Okay, and your last Pokemon is Zubat. Yeah, Ross can pretty much just finish you off, I think, at this rate. Let's go for another confusion. Yeah. Okay. I think I told you, Espeon is awesome. Espeon is just so awesome. Alright, so with that we defeated Executive Proton. For a kid to be this good, I didn't see it coming. Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. Okay. And I apologize if you hear noise in the background. People here are extremely loud. Way to go, LatiosAzurill. Team Rocket is taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Oh, and he gets us out of there. That's kind of useful. Hi, LatiosAzurill. You handle yourself like a real hero. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Now they've come back. I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me to greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you, LatiosAzurill. This is all I have, but take it. Fastball, we might be able to sell that for something. Who knows? Make Pokeballs from apricorns. That's right, I'll give him my grandpa's number. Oh, fine, I'll take just what we need. Another guy's number. Phone numbers and phone numbers. The slowpoke my dad gave me came back. Its tail's grown back too. Alright. Alright, let's use a potion on you. I should buy more potions, I think. And I'm gonna give Chandler one just so we can be at full health. I think I'm gonna let the... I don't really want... I think this is the U-turn gym, so I don't want Ross out here. So let's do that. Pokemon, please. Thank you. Oh, free stuff. Package for Mom. We got Tanga Berry. Great, Mom. Spending our money on stuff that we can't even use. Awesome. We didn't eat any Pokeballs. No, we're okay with Pokeballs for now. Let's buy some potions. I think we can start getting like lemonade and whatnot at in Goldenrod, I think. Either way, antidotes aren't bad to have around, and let's just... I'm more afraid of the poison than the paralysis, because the poison will hurt out of battle. Let's buy some Pokeballs. This way we'll have them. Potions are kind of not that necessary because they do less than half of fresh water and cost more. Or do they cost the same? Something like that. Something to that effect. Charcoal... We let our Farfetch fetch branches for charcoal. Great. Charcoal kiln. Well, it looks like the Slowpoke is definitely doing something to that grass. Well, you know what? Also battle some of these gyms. Oh, great, I went in the wrong one, didn't I? Yep. That's what happens when you run. My bad. Whatever. Training. Learning curve. What can I say? Alright, so let's battle Bugcatcher Owl. Is it Owl or... I guess. Okay, so you have a male Combee. That is beyond useless. There's no way I don't one-shot that thing, unless Drayano made Combee, like, the king of all bees. I know Vespiquen is the queen of bees, but that's besides the point. Alright, Pineco. You do not have the steel typing yet, because that would be a Fortress. So, I think you might be sturdy, but it doesn't matter because this is 4th generation. So, goodbye. Rachel grew level 18. Alright, Kricketune. Now, the reason I want Chandler to be able to do a lot in this gym, as opposed to Monica, is Chandler actually resists the bug stab. Like this Leech Life. Granted, it's probably not going to do too much to us anyway. It wouldn't do much to Monica, but it would do more to... It would end up doing more to Monica than to Chandler, I think. Granted, it wouldn't do that much at all. It would just do more. So, alright, with that we defeated Bugcatcher Owl. So, let's head back on this Spinarak. Alright, so I suppose that this would be the Spinarak we want. I think we might actually want to heal up at New Barktown before we get power points, before we actually take on Bugsy. But, before we get to him, there are still quite a few trainers to go, including, I believe, there's a double battle. Not exactly looking forward to the double battle. I typically try to avoid them, because then I'm risking 2 Pokemon at once. So, yeah. Cincada. We keep out Chandler to go for another... Are we running out of Embers? We're not running out of Embers quite yet, I suppose, but we are going to at some point, so I am going to want to refresh our supply of them before we take one Bugsy. Chandler good level 20. Let's throw in Flame Wheel. Not even bad. Not even bad. Alright, let's get rid of Leer. I mean, in all fairness, I'm more likely to use Tackle than I am to use Leer. Ledian. Alright, let's go for a Flame Wheel then. Oh, you're gonna Mach Punch. It's a really good thing I did not go into Monica. Okay, so that's one thing to remember then, just in case if he ends up having a Ledian, which I don't think that Bugsy normally has one, but if he has one in this game, beware of Mach Punch. On the other hand, usually has, I think, a Scyther as his ace. Although, knowing Drayano hacks, I'd be willing to bet that Bugsy is going to have, like, Pinsir and Heracross and Yanmega and I want to say Volcarona, but Volcarona's not in 4th generation. But still. Scizor. Bit of Scizor. Alright. Mudshot. That's you know what? I'm more likely to use it than I am to use Leer, but in all fairness, I highly doubt I'm ever going to use it because it's a special attack, and Krabby's special attack is kind of not that awesome. Don't get me wrong, I do really like Krabby, but still. Although, outside of 1st generation, I don't use Krabby that often for some reason, even in 1st generation. Oops, my bad. I messed up, but you know what? That's fine. Extra battle, extra training, extra experience. It can't hurt. Battling all of the gym trainers only adds to the experience. You've got a Wormadam, but you got it in its grass cloak. So that's fine. I can. You're gonna PP stall me, are you? Please, PP stall me. Do it all you want. See if I even care. Wow, you landed double protect. Go for the triple protect. By all means, go for it. Go for the triple protect. No, you don't? Okay, fine. Please do not go for counter. If you go for counter, if you survive and go for counter, then I will, well, for starters, if you survived that and went for counter, I'd probably end up losing Chandler, and I would be really crushed and sad and crying for weeks, and maybe not for weeks, but I would be crying. So far, I have yet to lose a starter in an LP, and I don't want to start anytime soon. In fact, I prefer never to start. I don't want to lose a starter in an LP. So let's battle these twins. Amy and Mimi. Illumise and Volbeat. I don't like this one bit. Not one bit. Okay, let's go for Flame Wheel. And Fire Punch. Let's Divide and Conquer, but I know that Illumise is going to end up going for a... Okay, we got the Burn Hacks. Hopefully that'll take it down. I'm pretty sure that the Volbeat is going to go for a Tail Glow. Not that it matters, because we did manage to take it down. Can this thing please go down to the Burn? I'm going to go level 21. Alright. Yes, okay, it went down to the Burn. That's nice. So... Alright, you got Dust Tox, let me guess, Beautifly? Yep, okay. Let's do it like this. Fire Punch the Beautifly, because I'm pretty sure that thing's a little bit more frail, and the Fire Punch isn't Stab. Although I think it'll still... I think it's smarter than Flame Wheel, although I'm not positive. Monica grew to level 20, which is kind of nice. Rachel grew to level 20. And that Flame Wheel at Stab. I don't think Dust... Wow, Dust Tox took that. Confusion. Alright, let's go for Quick Attack. Just because. Let's go for Dizzy Punch. Just... Wow, you're gonna... Oh my goodness, that is just messed up. Screw this, I'm going for a Tackle. I'm not even wasting my Quick Attack. You know what, no, I do want to, because I don't want to waste Dizzy Punch if I don't have to. I'd rather... Chandler doesn't outspeed Monica. I'd rather waste Quick Attack than the Dizzy Punch. Oh goodness, I'm feeling dizzy. Probably because of that Dizzy Punch. Alright, let's go this way. I believe that means we battled all of the trainers in the gym except the leader himself. That said, I do want to get some more power points back before we actually take on the gym leader. Although then again... I mean, it can't hurt to get our power points, I suppose, before we take on Bugsy. And this episode is starting to get a little bit long. Not as long as last time, but starting to get a little long. So you know what? We're gonna actually take on Bugsy next time. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And next time, we're gonna take on, after I go all the way back to New Barktown and all the way back, we're gonna take on the second gym leader, Bugsy. Goodbye.